Alright, so before this video starts, I want to say, number one, I know today's Tuesday and there's a video of the great Bambino supposed to be out today, but there's a new update and I really want to make a video on it. So that will go out tomorrow on a Wednesday, even though they should be going out on Tuesdays. They'll go out on Wednesday. Number two, you might have just heard it, but I don't know if you guys can hear this. If you can't, just ignore what I'm saying right now. But there is a huge lightning well, not a storm. It's just a lot of lightning noises, and there's nothing I can do about that, so sorry, guys. But also for number three, I'll get into later. It's about the ticket counter players. So obviously All-Star Summer is just going around. And they're just going to consistently release All-Star Series players. And today, we thought that since tomorrow's July 4th, we thought that the camo, what am I saying camo? The equipment collector would be the Stars and Stripes one, but they changed it to the All-Star one, and it is Andre Dawson. Now, from pretty much the entire MLB The Show community last year, besides me because I never got the Nationals collection done, this card, Andre Dawson last year was in everyone's outfield, except for mine, obviously. But almost every single big YouTuber who played this game had this in the outfield. This is an insane card. I'm actually triggered how it's a collector, but I've got a feeling a lot of people are going to get this card. 83 contact versus righties, 75 power versus righties, 94 contact versus lefties, 96 power versus lefties with 90 vision, diamond fielder, and 83 speed and 86 stealing. This card is a beast. Last year he had better stats versus righties, but it's not a huge decrease. This card is still very, very good. As we look at the All-Star equipment prices, go to All-Star. Yeah. I'm recording this 10 minutes after the update came out. So this is obviously not going to be 1 million stubs. But you got the face mask for the catcher, the bat, the Evo Shield, or whatever it's called, the cleats, and the batting gloves. The batting gloves are going to be the most expensive. They're obviously not going to go for 1 million. It's just because that guy who's posted is probably the first person to get it. So this is going to be really expensive, but it's going to be a really good card. And you also get an All-Star player. Next is going to be, oh yeah, and by the way, nope, wrong one. Debut. Well, I'm going to have gameplay of Chipper Jones and some other guys really soon. And the reason why I didn't post yesterday, forgot to mention, is this Mike Schmidt mission. Hardware Schmidt. So freaking hard. It was 4 hits, 3 extra base hits, 2 homers, and 4 RBIs with the 95 Mike Schmidt. One of the worst missions in the game, in my opinion. But yeah. Next is going to be, already they have set 9. Set 8 with the Carlos Ruiz came out 2 days ago, and he's already gone. So set 9 is obviously the All-Star equipment for Andre Dawson. With the 20-pack bundle, like the past, with the 20-pack bundles, you get a guaranteed All-Star equipment item, and then for the 50 bundle, it's 3. You can still pull them out of these, it's just that you aren't guaranteed. But the reward is the equipment for Andre Dawson, and then, yeah. So for the last thing is the ticket counter. They finally updated the ticket counter. First is this 86 Adam Wainwright, who has a cutter, a curveball, a 4-seam, a sinker, and a changeup, 100 stamina, 72 per 9s, 85 control, 73 velocity, 92 break. In my opinion, this card is not even close to being worth 3,100 tickets. This is not a great card. Not good per 9s. 73 velocity. Yeah, he has good control, which I take for granted. He has a good pitch selection, but there are much better pitchers in this game you can get. So I don't think anyone should buy him. But there are also two more, and I tried to find their stats on the Show Nation, and if I can find them now while I'm editing this video, they will be up now. But if not, then you won't see their stats. Eventually, they'll be in the ticket counter, but as you can see, it is 87 overall Sean Green and 85 Kevin Judy's favorite Jonathan Lucroy. If you don't know why I said Kevin Judy's favorite, then it's a long story, but that Jonathan Lucroy is going to have good contact, bad power, so that's not going to be a good card. I swear something happened with that Sean Green where there was this glitch where he was in the inventory even though no one could get him. So his stats were here somewhere, and I think he had good power versus right, something like that. But yeah, those are the new ticket counter guys, and then obviously these have sort of been in for a while, but I'm just going to go over them because I never did in a video. The new ranked seasons for July is 82 Dave Parker. It is literally the exact same rewards as the June season, except Dave Parker instead of David Wright. You still get the Diamond Live Series player. Excuse me. The 3 Stan Musial bobbleheads, or baseball autographs this time. But for the Dave Parker, I predicted him to be a career arc because of that glitch with the created player. This Dave Parker is pretty good. He's a good fielder. He can play the corner outfield spots. 105, 95 contact, 77, 63 power with 81 vision. The thing about this card is the power, obviously. Now, the World Series rewards, in my opinion, haven't been great. I think the best one was the David Wright so far, just because of his power versus lefties. That's literally the only reason. But this Dave Parker is still pretty solid. I'm definitely not going to go for him. But he's still a solid player, I could say. And then the new events, obviously, I'll just back out. The new event, one of them is almost done, actually. No, one of them's done in about a week, and then the next are coming up. The first one, which is currently going on, is the Split Squad event number 1, which is the Zach Britton, and he's going for 15K. This is an insane card. This is a really good card, and he's going for 15K. That's a steal, in my opinion. I'm probably going to buy him. I'm not even kidding. He's got insane per 9s, 99 velocity, 97 break, 79 control, which is solid. The only bad thing about this card is his pitch selection is not top tier. It's still solid. Sinker, slider, four seam. Still good. But that's the one thing that's bad about this card. The rest is just incredible. Next is going to be the Immortal Moonshot event. And this is Immortal because it'll have more Stan Musial souvenirs for his Immortal program. And once that comes out, he will finally be able to be discovered, because this is the 4th thing they're having that you can get. If you have any clue what that means, just, yeah. But for him, or for that event, it's the 92 Jose Bautista, and this is what I like to see. This is a really good card. 80 contact versus righties, 102 contact versus lefties, 98 power versus righties, 108 power versus lefties, 66 vision, who cares, 94 arm strength, he's a gold fielder. What I love about this card is the power, but what I also love is, especially with the Immortals coming out, he can play right, first, third, left, and center. So if you're getting all these career arcs and Immortals done, and you have this Joey, did I just say, I don't know what I'm saying, but this Jose Bautista, I was saying Joey because of Joey Bats, but this Jose Bautista, if you get this card, you can put him pretty much anywhere except for second and short, obviously. But let's say you have a bunch of Immortals and Crearchs in your team. He can still fit in your team. It's not like he's locked into right field. But I really like the Jose Bautista. And then the last one is the Split Squad 2, which is for this Ben Zobrist, and it's okay. This Ben Zobrist is interesting. He's 94 contact versus lefties, and then the rest of his hitting stats are in the 70s. 69 vision. Don't laugh. Gold fielder. The thing about this card is that he can play every single position except catcher. And he's a switch hitter. I might pick him up. I'm definitely not going to do the event for him. But if this card is going for cheap, like especially in like a month or so, I would probably pick him up and put him on my bench just because of how much value you can get out of him with all of those secondary positions. But yeah, that's my thought on Ben Zobrist. So that is going to be it for this video. I'm sorry I didn't post a gameplay video yesterday. I was just really triggered at that mission, and I finally got Chipper. I'll probably post a Battle Royale video on Thursday, and then have just a lineup update on Sunday, and then a gameplay with all my new Immortals on Monday. The only one I currently have is Chipper, but I'm really close to Pujols and to Griffey, so expect them to be in the video next Monday. I know it's like in 6 days, but whatever. So that is it for this video. I've been your host, Nick from Against Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.